they need community, right? So there's there's options out there. Obviously Zoom, and a number of different hotlines that they can reach out to. We're fully operational right now. Teen Challenge is fully operational. We have our line open 24/7 a day, 661-399-2273, where people can reach out to us. We have alumni Zoom messages coming out every day. Right now, really, the options are limited, but Zoom is probably their best option.
If you have a friend or a family member who you know has struggled with addiction in the past and is recovered or is recovering, what are some ways that you can reach out and be of support to them right now?
So if you have a family member that is in recovery, look, every day is a battle in recovery. So if you have a family member in recovery, it's good to check up on them. I mean, that's all you can do. We're at home right now. We're limited. You need to call. You need to Zoom. You need to encourage, and that's really it.
What's Teen Challenge doing right now during this time? How have things changed for you?
So things have changed drastically, right? Teen Challenge, we're a discipleship program. We see 50 people a week come in our doors, up to 200 a month. And me being in admissions, I'm on the front lines. I see people every single day. I talk to people every single day. And our goal is we want to get, we want to get people in right away. We want to give them help. We want to give them recovery. And with the pandemic, it makes it hard. Luckily, we're fully operational right now. We're housing approximately 100 people, and we're able to give them the recovery that they need. But like I said, people in recovery need community, and that's a big part of our program. So we're having to use these different outlets, getting connected with our partner churches out there, being a part of their live broadcasts. We do private Zoom meetings with the families so they can interact with their families still and see that they're okay out there. But it's affected us greatly, and we have things in the works right now to where we're going to be able to overcome the pandemic and what's going on, and still be able to help people effectively. We've been in the community for 50 years, and we want to continue to help people. And we're creating hotlines that people can reach out to us 24/7 a day. And look, I get calls from people every single day that are struggling, people that are homeless on the street, family members stuck in the house in isolation right now that can't get off drugs, people in prison that we would take right away that aren't allowed to leave the prisons right now. And it's not an easy, like I said, we want to help people right away. So it's not an easy thing to deal with, but we're fully operational, and we're figuring out ways to work around it.
And Teen Challenge, I know, runs on community donations, so I'm sure that's something that you'd like the community to remember right now, that you are still operating. You still need those donations to make this important work possible. Matt Muchler, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. We are out of time, unfortunately, but thank you for that important message.
Thanks, bye.
All right, the time now is 6:11. We'll be back after this.
You 18 to 24 years old and wondering about your future? Visit America's Job Center's new Youth Employment Connection, Epic at the Beal. We offer no-cost career assessment and counseling, paid work experience, training, workshop, job readiness classes, GED testing, and more.
I got counseling and workshops. They taught me how to carry myself in an interview, taught me soft skills, taught me how to fill out resumes and applications as well.
Get started on your future today. 701 Truxton Avenue on the second floor of the Beal Memorial Library.
Once upon a time, being middle class meant you could afford to live a comfortable lifestyle. But these days, it often means being up to your ears in credit card debt. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, here's something that might surprise you. There are secrets that credit card companies don't want you to know. Secrets on how to completely resolve your debt and become debt-free. Imagine the thousands you could save. To unlock these secrets, request free information from Credit Answers. Just call 1-800-507-7950. We're not talking bankruptcy or debt consolidation. This is your chance to settle your debt for a fraction of what you owe. We even offer a guarantee, so there's no risk to call. Unlock the secrets credit card companies don't want you to know. Within 5 minutes, we'll show you how our program works and how much money you could save. Credit Answers, your answer to overwhelming credit card debt. Call 1-800-507-7950. 1-800-507-7950.
At Raising Cane's, we've always operated with the highest standards of food safety, cleanliness, and health. And recently, we've taken even greater measures. During stay-at-home mandates, you are allowed to go through our drive-thrus, as we are considered an essential business, safely serving our customers while practicing proper social distancing. Raising Cane's is open, and we're here to serve you our hot and fresh chicken finger meals through our drive-thru. Thank you for your continued trust in us. Go to RaisingCanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. One love.
These are unprecedented times. To eliminate the spread of this virus, we all have to do our part. A small price to pay for all of us.
Sun Powered by Sun Solar.
Hi, Andrew and Scott here from Sun Powered by Sun Solar. This spring, we're celebrating 12 years right here in Kern County.
With your support, we've helped thousands of customers change the way they power their homes and businesses.
And we want to say thank you for the 12 years with 12 months solar on us. That's right, we're giving away the first year's solar power completely free.
But don't wait. This offer is for a limited time only. Find out how you can save. Call 1-800-SOLAR-POWER.
Welcome back, 6:13. What a beautiful Easter. I hope everyone took some time to get out and enjoy that sunshine, even though you're stuck at home. I hope that you maybe connected with church family virtually, like so many people were doing, and enjoyed that gorgeous weather we saw. Kev?
Yeah, exactly, Maddie. That's what I did. Did a little bit of outside yard work and then cleaned the patio off and had a nice dinner. Even made homemade cheesecake. So it was a great Easter for my family. I hope it was a great Easter for your family as well. Under the beautiful conditions, we hit the mid-70s yesterday. Right now, we're at 59 degrees. The sun is coming up around the area. We have some cloud cover to start, and then that will thin out, and we'll look at mostly sunny skies this afternoon. We have a light wind just out of the east-northeast at 3. And here's looking at other temperatures to start off our morning, and basically upper 50s all around the valley, and then we've got the 40s to lower 50s into the mountains and out in the desert. Currently Rosamond at 49, 54 in Mojave, and here's a look at the satellite showing you that thin layer of cloud cover that we're starting with. And in the Tehachapi area, also getting some low clouds, so some morning fog there. Visibility was down to 0. It's improved about 2 miles at the airport, and you can see around the state not much going on. The reason for the cloud cover, there was a weak disturbance that did push through the state overnight, and that was able to bring in a little bit of cloud cover. As we take a look at the numbers for today around the state, it's going to be mild all around. 67 in Sacramento, 75 in Fresno, 67 in Los Angeles, and 64 in San Diego. To the east of us, we'll look at 77 in Phoenix today, with Vegas at 70. Your overall forecast for today, this weak little disturbance is going to move out of here. We have some ridging in place just off to the west, and that will build on in, and that will help to warm us up. Now, the one thing I want to show you here is there's another weak disturbance that's going to start to develop right around Wednesday. It's not going to affect us until probably the weekend, and really all I'm looking at here, the models want to bring in some light precipitation. I'm not going to put it in the forecast yet. I'm going to put in a little bit of cloud cover, and that's it. And again, that would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nothing even remotely from what we were seeing last week when we saw the record rain around the area. Right now, just going to put some clouds in the forecast. 74 today, though, 75 in Delano, 72 out in Taft, with a light wind down to the northwest at about 5. But again, starting out with some clouds and then mostly sunny this afternoon. And that'll be the same for the mountain locations as well. Starting out with some morning fog and then mostly sunny throughout the afternoon. Winds out of the northwest 10 to 20, 57 in Frazier Park. We'll look at 55 in Bear Valley and 60s into the Kern River Valley. Lake Isabel 65, 66 in Kernville. And then the desert today, mostly sunny conditions and high of 67 in Mojave. Your extended forecast tomorrow, sunny 77, 79 on Wednesday. Look at Thursday, 82. And then for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we start to see a little pivotal change, and we'll be back into the lower 70s by Saturday and Sunday. For the mountains, also going to see a little bit of a warm up here. By Thursday, you're at 67, then right back into the upper 50s with a little cloud cover for the weekend. And that'll be the same for the Kern River Valley here tomorrow, 69, and then 75 on Thursday before we see a cool down back into the mid to upper 60s by Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit of cloud cover with that as well. But starting out the work week today with a little clouds, mostly sunny this afternoon, and temperatures will be close to where we were at yesterday. We'll send it back over to you.
All right, sounds beautiful. Thanks so much, Kevin. We'll be back with more news after this.
This segment of Channel 17 News is sponsored by Optimal Hospice Care, providing comfort, dignity, and a better quality of life for our community.
The Earned Income Tax Credit is money back for California's working families. Dial 211 to make your VITA appointment to get your taxes prepared at no cost by an IRS-certified tax preparer. No matter how little you make, it's your money. Get it.
Here at Aspire Counseling Services, it's very important to know that there is hope.
Before I got sober, I didn't have any hope. I couldn't picture my life without alcohol. Someone telling me that I could have a life without alcohol, that was hope for me. This is not what sobriety looks like. Hope for me now is being a good example to my kids, being a good wife to my husband, and sharing my experience with other people to let them know that there is someone that cares and that there is help.
Is it too early for pizza? Not when it's Little Caesars. Join Little Caesars Pizza in wishing Kern County a good morning. Upload your 8-second morning message to kget.com and watch KGET weekday mornings to see if yours airs.
Pizza, pizza.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. You're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows.
Ilray Tile, Kern County's tile superstore, with over 1 million square feet of tile in stock at factory direct pricing.
Ready for any landscape challenge. Battery power made by Steel. Only at your local Steel dealer.
All right, welcome back. The time now is 6:20. Let's take a look at the latest coronavirus numbers around the country. But first, right now, we do have some breaking news to bring to you. A U.S. Navy sailor who was assigned to the USS Theodore Roosevelt has died due to complications of COVID-19. That sailor has not been identified pending next of kin notification, but he tested positive, or the sailor, I should say, tested positive for COVID-19 on March 30th. He was removed from the ship and placed in an isolation house on Naval Base Guam with 4 other USS Theodore Roosevelt sailors, the Navy said in a statement. And again, that sailor has died this morning, according to the Navy. Here's a look at the numbers across the country so far of COVID-19 cases. There are nearly 560,000 confirmed cases. That's more than any other country. So far, more than 22,000 people have died due to the virus. Here in California, there are more than 21,000 cases of the virus and 651 deaths as of this morning. And here's a look at the local numbers of coronavirus in Kern County. Another spike in cases reported over the weekend. We are now up to 404 total cases. That number includes 8 non-residents. More than 3,500 people have tested negative. Nearly 2,500 people are still waiting for their results. 3 people have died. Here's how those cases break down by age. 19 children have tested positive. 225 are adults 18 to 49. 105 cases are in people ages 50 to 64, and 47 cases are in people ages 65 and up. Now here's a map of where those cases fall in Kern County. The 5 regions are broad, and they are defined by county health officials. The area known as East Bakersfield, which includes Lamont and Arvin, has 177 cases. That's the most in the county. West Bakersfield is close behind with 143 cases. There are 53 in the Valley region. That's the pink region on your map there, the western half of the county, and 12 confirmed cases in the mountains, 11 in the desert. All right, well, coming up after the break, we're dubbing this Mindful Mondays. Robin Robinson, the pastor with City Serve, will join us to share a positive message on this Monday.
Car trouble? From our family to yours, we are here when you need us. Honest, trustworthy, proven. G&G Auto Repair.
In 1972, Jacoby and Myers had a dream.
To provide unsurpassed legal representation
to people who didn't have access to the legal system.
Protecting you since 1972.
Ed's Pizza is still here to give you a reason to come together, even though we're apart. Plan a virtual pizza party with any large 3-topping pizza for just $14.95. From our ovens to your door. Order no contact delivery online, use our app, or call. Only at Ed's.
Summer is coming.
It's getting hot in here.
Ceiling fans can only do so much.
Close that freezer.
It's time for an AC tune-up.
It's really hot.
Our trusted Monarch technicians are just around the corner and ready to help, so you can get back to your life faster. Call today and get an AC tune-up for just $69. Call Monarch Home Services today. 661-327-7323. Monarch Home Services, serving Bakersfield since 1977.
This look at traffic is brought to you by Kern 511. Know before you go. For real-time traffic information, call 511 or log into kern511.org.
Kern's elderly desperately need food and supplies during this COVID-19 pandemic. We know with the large crowds, this can be very difficult. In an attempt to help Kern seniors, KGET has created a list of special days and hours seniors can shop and find what they need fast. Please go to kget.com, click on the banner Kern County Open to get the most up-to-date information.
This COVID-19 community update is brought to you by Earners. Always trusted, always Bakersfield.
Sunrise Interviews is brought to you by Valley Strong Credit Union.
Welcome back at 624. There have been so many unintended side effects of the stay-at-home orders and the isolation due to the coronavirus pandemic. One of them, of course, is people's mental health and well-being. We know that calls to suicide hotlines have spiked dramatically in the past weeks. So we are dubbing Mondays Mindful Mondays, talking about ways to bring some positivity into your life and those around you. Joining us this morning, once again, Robin Robinson with City Serve. Good morning. Thanks so much for being with us again.
Good morning, Maddie. It's so good to be with you today.
So what's your message for people who are just struggling under the weight of this isolation right now, not knowing when it's going to end and if life will ever go back to really the way it was before?
Yeah, well, I think it's about living in the moment, Maddie. And you just said in that last piece, unintended side effects. And just this past week, as I think about Mindful Mondays, I just think about how this past week people have been so mindful, where I've been, intentional, about how they're living and how they're treating people differently than just say we were que sera, sera, before, not, really not intentional, but taking things for granted. And so I really seen like intentional living. And I think that's something that we need to grab hold of moment by moment here, as we don't know what the future holds. We don't know when this is going to end. But I think just last week, kind of being Holy Week, it really took people to a place of caring for one another in a different way. There's a scripture, it's found in Ephesians 5, and it says, be careful how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity. And when we live intentional, it's really, when we don't have a problem, we turn that problem into an opportunity. And so what I've seen is people really truly being more mindful of how they're living. And I think that's really a good encouragement today to everyone. Notice how you're living. Notice how you're talking. What are you spending the time that you have off right now doing? Are you connecting with people? If you're someone who is isolated, can you make phone calls? We want people to stay safe and stay home, but can you make a phone call and just talk with somebody that needs your help? There's just so many ways that we can encourage each other. And I just know that faith is one of those big ways that people are able to delve in and on a daily basis, be encouraged just through God's word. And so I love that fact that we're just being mindful of what we can do instead of just living in a bubble and really not even thinking about how we're living. I think this whole thing for sure has caused people to rethink what is really important and what really matters in this life when it comes to this journey that we're on with one another. It's been an awesome thing. Even just this past week, I've seen it really amplified in people's lives, living intentionally.
I think one of the things that, weighs on my heart a lot is how can I make sure that those who don't have family or friend connections, around me in my own neighborhood, especially if they're elderly perhaps, how can I make sure that they're taken care of while still, keeping my distance and making sure that I'm keeping them safe. But I want to make sure that they're not alone. That really weighs on my heart, and I think a lot of other people's as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that that's one of the target populations, Maddie, that we really have to be aware of. And so there's a lot of different things going on for seniors, but one of the ways that we're doing it through CityServe, we're partnering with the Board of Realtors and Christmas for Seniors, and we started this a couple of weeks ago. So you can actually call in. We're taking those referrals through Kern County Adult and Aging, and they refer them over. And we have people in the community who are volunteering, because you can do this safely with masks and gloves. Come by, pick up a box of essentials and food and whatever they may need. We're making those contacts with those seniors, and then going to the door, just being a delivery person, knock on the door, step back, put the box down. And I love it because we ask them to come to the window or something and wave at us. And I've personally done it a few times. And when you see that senior walk up to that window and put their hand up, they're isolated completely. And it's just even that visual with somebody and making sure that their needs are met. So there's other ways to do that, I'm sure, in our community, but that's one of the ways we're connecting. And so there's ways people can connect to be a delivery driver, but it's so important to know our neighbors. And we can do that from a distance even now. We can roll down our window and wave. We can, if we see them in the yard, stop and from the road, just say, hey, how are you guys doing? It's a good time to, again, be intentional about those opportunities that come our way. I think we miss so many of those every day because we're so busy in life. But people are less busy right now, and I think that it's becoming more important to people, just what you said, Maddie, to be sure that people around us, that we can have an opportunity to do good to them. We should be aware of that. We should be mindful of that very one thing in our lives.
And I think a lot of people may feel a little bit uncomfortable or awkward because they've never done something like that before. But I think we want to reiterate that doing that, getting outside of yourself, even if it feels a little uncomfortable, doing something to help will do a lot to help your own mental health. Robin Robinson with CityServe, thank you so much for being with us again this morning. We really appreciate you.